Okay, so next example is find the moment of inertia of equilateral triangle upside 2 meter about its base. So we can say that we have to find out moment of inertia of triangle. Correct? So we know that moment of inertia of triangle, we have three formulas. Moment of inertia about base, it is bh cube upon 12. About apex, bh cube upon 4. And about centroidal axis, it is bh cube by 36. Okay, so here they have asked us to find out the moment of inertia about base. So we know that moment of inertia of a triangle about base is nothing but bh cube upon 12. So it means what? If you want to find out moment of inertia of a triangle about base, we require base and height, out of which what is given to us, only side of equilateral triangle is known to us. So equilateral triangle is there whose side is 2 meter. So if this side is 2 meter, can I say this side is also 2 meter? Obviously yes. Since it is your equilateral triangle, its all sides are equal. For an equilateral triangle, all sides are equal and their included angle is 60 degree. Included angle is 60 degree. Okay, so out of these two parameters, we have base which is 2 meter, but we don't know the height of triangle. Let's say the height of triangle is h. Height of triangle is h. Okay, so can we perform any trigonometry so that we will be able to find out height of this triangle? Let us try to use some trigonometry. Now, from this triangle, let's say this triangle is ABC and say this point is T. So from this triangle ABD, can I say it is right angle triangle? Yes. Okay. So since it is equilateral triangle, this distance is 1 meter. Since it will bisect this side into equal parts. Correct? So if it is 1, this also 1, since this whole is 2 meter. So let's use some trigonometry. We know that what is tan theta? Opposite side. Say, let's say this is theta. Opposite side is AD. Opposite side upon adjacent side. Opposite side upon adjacent side, which is BD. I'll write here opposite side upon adjacent side is nothing but tan theta. So here theta is 60 degree. Theta is 60 degree, tan 60. How much is AD? We don't know. It is your H. Can I say this AD is H? Yes. What about BD? It is 1. So therefore H is equals to tan 60. And we know tan 60 is, what is tan 60? Root 3. And root 3 is nothing but 1.732 meter. Correct? You can put this value in calculator, get this answer. Okay, so we got height, we have base as 2. So therefore moment of inertia about base is equal to bh cube upon 12. Base is 2, height is 1.732 bracket cube upon 12. Let's see the answer. It is 0.862. You put all these values in your calci and try to find out the answer. Okay, since it is your moment of inertia unit is meter raised to 4. Why meter raised to 4? Since your base is given in, or I can say dimensions are in meter, therefore answer should be in meter. Meter raised to 4. Okay, let me revise once again. आपल्याला काय दिलंय की एक ट्रायंगल दिलाय. कुठला ट्रायंगल आहे? इक्विलॅटरल ट्रायंगल. सो आपल्याला हे माहिती आहे की इक्विलॅटरल ट्रायंगल साठी सगळ्या साइड काय असतात सारख्या, आणि त्याने दिलंय की साइड किती आहे 2 मीटर. मग हे 2 असेल तर हे पण 2 आणि हे पण 2. अजून एक वैशिष्ट्य काय असतं इक्विलॅटरल ट्रायंगलचं, त्याचा आंतरकोन म्हणजे इंटेरियर अँगल हा किती असतो 60 डिग्री प्रत्येक ठिकाणी. बरोबर? ओके, जर आपल्याला मोमेंट ऑफ इनर्शिया ऑफ ट्रायंगल विचारलाय, कशाच्या भोवती विचारलाय, अबाउट बेस, फॉर्म्युला काय असतो bh क्यूब अपॉन 12 आपण शिकलोय. मग आता बघा ह्या ट्रायंगल मध्ये बेस किती आहे 2, म्हणजे याचा प्रश्न भेटला. आपल्याकडे हाईट नाही ट्रायंगलची. करेक्ट? मग मी काय केलं की एक परपेंडिक्युलर बायसेक्टर टाकला, हाईट म्हटली h आणि इथे ट्रिग्नोमेट्री वापरली. टॅन थिटा काय असतं, समोरची बाजू भागिले लगतची बाजू. समोरची बाजू किती, हाईट, लगतची बाजू किती 1 आणि थिटा किती 60. हे इकडे आल्यावर मल्टिप्लाय 1 इंटू tan 60 कॅल्सियम टाका, हाईट भेटेल. हाईट आणि बेसचे व्हॅल्यू इथे टाका, मोमेंट ऑफ इनर्शिया भेटून जाईल. ओके, नेक्स्ट प्रॉब्लेम. Calculate moment of inertia of hollow rectangle about an axis passing through bottom side. The outer dimensions are 300 by 450, 300 mm by 450 mm. We always read this like 300 mm. It's not into, it is like by 300 mm by 450. Okay, and inner dimensions are 200 by 350. Okay, so let's read it. We have to find out moment of inertia of hollow rectangle. So in previous lecture we came to know that moment of inertia of rectangle is about x-axis it is bd cube by 12, correct? About y-axis it is dv cube by 12. Okay, so let's try to solve it. Okay, so before solving this example you should know the parallel axis theorem. So before solving this example, let's see what is parallel axis theorem. I am again repeating it. Before solving this example you should know parallel axis theorem. So let's have parallel axis theorem first and then we will solve the examples. Okay, so you write down the theorem. Firstly, parallel axis theorem given in theorem of parallel axis. For instance, let us rub this example. We will solve it later on since the example is based on parallel axis theorem, but right now you don't know what is parallel axis theorem. Okay, so let's see parallel axis theorem. Again, it is very important for theory. A question will be there. State parallel axis theorem for 2 marks. So you should learn this statement. Allied statement. Statement of this theorem is like the moment of inertia the moment of inertia of a plane section about any axis is equal to the moment of inertia of a plane section about a parallel axis. Passing through its centroid, plus the product of area and square of perpendicular distance between two axes. That is moment of inertia about any plane section is equal to moment of inertia passing through the centroidal axis plus product of area and square of perpendicular distance between them. Okay, बघ लक्ष द्या इकडे. Let us consider any plane section. मी एक कुठला तरी एक प्लेन सेक्शन घेतलाय. दिस युअर प्लेन सेक्शन. ओके, सो लेट्स से दिस इज युअर रेफरन्स ऍक्सिस. मी एक रेफरन्स ऍक्सिस टाकला, त्याला एक नाव देऊन टाकूया ए बी. हा एक रेफरन्स ऍक्सिस आहे, त्याला मी नाव दिलं ए बी. काय नाव दिलं? ए बी. दिस इज युअर रेफरन्स ऍक्सिस. ठीक आहे. सो व्हॉट इज पॅरलल ऍक्सिस थेरम? It states that the moment of inertia of a plane section about any axis, this any axis means reference axis. Moment of inertia of a plane section about any axis म्हणजे IAB is equal to the moment of inertia of plane section about its centroid. Now this centroid is parallel to this axis. Can I say the centroidal axis is parallel to this axis? म्हणून म्हटलंय is equal to the moment of inertia of plane section about a parallel axis passing through the centroid plus ह्या दोघांमध्ये काय गुणाकार? कसला गुणाकार? प्रोडक्ट ऑफ एरिया अँड स्क्वेअर ऑफ परपेंडिक्युलर डिस्टन्स बिटवीन टू ऍक्सिस. ह्या दोन ऍक्सिस मधलं डिस्टन्स मी काय म्हटलं? एच. करेक्ट. याचा स्क्वेअर म्हणजे काय? पॅरलल ऍक्सिस थेरम. इट इज व्हेरी सिंपल. लेट्स सी वन सेकंड. आता बघा, हे पार्ट केलं. IAB इज इक्वल टू काय असतं? IG प्लस A इंटू H स्क्वेअर. ह्याच्यावरून तुम्ही थेरम लिहू शकतात. कसा? बघा, लक्ष द्या. व्हॉट इज AB? IAB, I म्हणजे मोमेंट ऑफ इनर्शिया, AB म्हणजे काय? रेफरन्स ऍक्सिस, किंवा त्याला दुसरं एक नाव दिलंय एनी ऍक्सिस किंवा रेफरन्स ऍक्सिस. बरोबर आहे? ओके. IG म्हणजे काय? मोमेंट ऑफ इनर्शिया अबाउट सेंट्रॉइड. A म्हणजे एरिया, स्क्वेअर ऑफ परपेंडिक्युलर डिस्टन्स बिटवीन टू. व्हॉट इज H काय? डिस्टन्स बिटवीन टू ऍक्सिस. दोन ऍक्सिस मधलं डिस्टन्स. मग आता बघा काय करतो मी. मोमेंट ऑफ इनर्शिया ऑफ अ प्लेन सेक्शन about any axis is equal to the moment of inertia of a plane section about parallel axis. ह्याला parallel axis passing through the centroid plus product of area and square of perpendicular distance between two axes. That's it. समजलं? परत एकदा, what is I? Moment of inertia. What is AB? Any axis. Moment of inertia of a plane section about any axis is equal to the moment of inertia about an parallel axis. याला काय तो पॅरल कशाला चाललाय? सेंटर्ड. अबाउट अन पॅरलल ऍक्सिस पासिंग थ्रू द सेंटर्ड प्लस प्रोडक्ट ऑफ कसला गुणाकार आहे? एरिया and square of distance between two axes. Okay, that's it. This is parallel axis. Therefore, it is very important. Okay, पाठ करायचा आहे. ट्राय टू लर्न म्हणजे पाठ करायपेक्षा लक्षात ठेवा कुठल्याही एका प्लेन सेक्शनचा मोमेंट ऑफ इनर्शिया कुठल्याही एका ऍक्सिस भोवती तो काय असतो? तो इक्वल टू असतो असं मोमेंट ऑफ इनर्शिया ऑफ दिस प्लेन सेक्शन पॅरलल टू दिस ऍक्सिस पासिंग थ्रू द सेंट्रोइड plus a product of area and square of perpendicular distance between two axes. Okay.